Hello, welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing some testing for ST13. I've built 3 decks for 3 brothers. This is the ace list I've come up with. I know a lot of them aren't playing the Sabo, but I just think the actual brother cards are so strong that not playing them is unoptimal. I genuinely think you could even play the Searcher event, 3 brothers Bond. I just don't know what to take out for it. I could probably take out a couple like Shirahoshi or something. I think Hiyori and Sanji are both just required because of leader ability. You end up a lot of the time the life that you'll get on top you don't get to keep. I think if you're not going to keep it, you just don't bother taking it, admittedly, but it gives you the option if you've got Sanji or Hiyori to go, oh, I'll do that, and then I can swap it with something else and just gain a life. During my playing a fair few triggers. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm doing alright. There's not many triggers, like it is Gravity Blade, Satori, and Shirahoshi. So gaining an extra life isn't, well, it's still good because gaining a life is always going to be good, but this is the Luffy list I've come up with. Fair bit of net decking. The main difference was that people playing Virgo instead of 3 brothers Bond. I think in this specific deck, because you want to get them in place so much, I think the searchers are just, you want to max out on them. Because you just want to be able to get to your Sabo, Ace, and Luffy as quickly, especially Luffy as quickly as you can, and then Sabo for the once you get combo set up. You just want to make sure your leader's on 9k every turn with a blocker or two. And top decking a 2k counter doesn't help you as much as 2k as drawing potentially another one of the little ones to get your combo, keep your combo online. And then for Sabo, this is the one I want to play the most. And it's the wrong one. I've been messing around with it. It's actually the one that doesn't have the ST13 for this one. And this is what I've been playing with. It's interesting. There's a few cards that I think are just a little bit too slow. Like, really, because you're putting things in life, you want things like Kikonoja that have triggers, but you want things with rush. And I don't believe there is a single rush with a trigger. At least it's not red or yellow. I can have a check and make sure I'm not being really silly, but definitely none of them. And no, there is no rush with trigger, which would be very nice for the deck, but it doesn't have it. Obviously, as soon as EBO1 comes out, Karasu probably gets dropped for Kid and Killer. And then there's probably more changes even from that point, especially once you get to OP07, and there's the new Sabo you can play. I thought I was muted for a second. It's a promo Sabo, isn't he? There's the new Luffy as well, though, which I do actually really like. He has a trigger, you can stack him into life to get his trigger, or you can just use him if you need to draw. The fact you can swing with him, put him in life, and they have to go, are they going to add this to hand, or are they going to use the trigger and KO something? It's just quite nice. And the Sabo, I'll be honest, the main thing is it's just a searchable 2k counter. I think this is going to be really good in Black Yellow Luffy, because it's just the same as Luffy, but with 2k counter. Yeah, other than that, that's what I've been messing around with. Because you can't actually, but weird because it's the Sabo deck, because the Sabo card is so it's so bad. It's very annoying. They made it just not good enough. If it was like flip a life face down or something like that, it'd be crazy. In Kairos as well, it's Revolutionary Army, but the fact that it's trash a life, if it was added to hand, it would be not as bad, but he's okay in Ace because Ace just has the ability to regain life. So there's that aspect that you can go, oh, well, I'll just use lead effect and attack with Sanji and regain the life I've trashed with Sabo. To KO a 5 cost and get your leader up by 2k is pretty good. But yeah, so we're gonna start playing some games with them. I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna start in order. So we'll start with Ace. Everyone's managed to get their hands on this drug deck, by the way. Congratulations. That has not been easy. They're already sold out and it doesn't come out for another like 3 days. So a little bit annoying, but oh well. So I particularly want to play Sabo. That's the wrong box. Yeah, I particularly want to play Sabo because I've already got Revolutionary Army. Like I've got an Altar Bello Betty leader. So getting Sabo as well and sort of sticking with Revolutionary Army stuff. I kind of want to build Dragon when that comes out for the same reason. Like I've been messing around with the Revolutionary Army stuff a lot, so sticking with that just seems fun. This was the option I could play like Reject in any of these decks, which is an option. I just again it's not searchable, and a lot of the resources that I wanted to use are searchable. So putting in non-searchable stuff just feels like a bit of a mistake. Another option that I could put into the Savvy list as well is Sanji. I have seen people playing a more heavily Straw Hat based version. We'll keep that. Yeah, more heavily Straw Hat based version of the deck using the Nami Searcher. Using, I think the Sanji blocker is still Straw Hat. I can't remember if he might just be Vinsmoke. Now I think about it, but I can't remember. We'll take a little Sabo. We've got two little Luffy already. Well, three. I think it's just put in. I don't even want to put in two attacks because it's Luffy. Oh, I can. No, because I'm one Don short. I was gonna say I can use lead effect and then Hiyori. I just put in one attack. You know what? Yeah. I'm just gonna make one attack. They got a trigger. Oh, they got Satori. Cool. I like that a lot of the new stuff that's coming out for yellow is a lot more aggressive. I feel like the yellow stall decks are so strong, and they've gone, maybe that's not the way to play the color. Being able to have cards like beige in a really aggressive deck is more interesting than just sort of going, yeah, it's big. I'm gonna use Hiyori. But I just want to see a Sabo or Luffy off. Oh, well, that's not ideal. Well then, we'll see Sabo, I guess. And this KO is a 5 cost. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it to KO Satori, I think. But do I bother using the action? I don't actually think I need to. So I'm just gonna kill Satori. I might as well just do that anyway. But it gets me a body on field and brings my leader up to 7k for opponent's turn, which is nice. Yeah, seeing 3 Luffy in hand isn't great. That's for sure. It's counter, so it could be worse, but I like they're finally showing this, by the way, showing this on plus 1000. 1-7, let's... Just in case I happen to see the 4th Luffy. And, I mean, it's already on 7. It's on 6. Do I want to put swings in at least? That's the question at the moment. I think I'd actually rather play Gadatsu and just take out, like, Kiori or something in case they're playing Momono's Cave, because I've seen a few people doing a little Wano package. And then we'll swing 7k. And then we'll swing 6k into Borsalino, because I'd rather force the counter from hand or remove Borsalino than swing a lead and get them lower on life. Sweet. We got rid of Borsalino. And they still don't have... Okay, they're in Perona, but Perona and Hiyori? Yeah, strange. They feel slightly dumb about KOing Hiyori now, but I guess the other option was Garp, and then they would have just gone Garp and searched. Stacking life's never bad, is it? We'll try another Luffy. Encounter with a little Luffy. Okay, now this is a weird one, because if I'd taken one more damage, I was actually in a better position. To be honest with you, though, they've not got any characters live yet. As long as I save 4th Pudding at the end of this. Let's try this. 7k a lead. 8k a lead. Do I try one more, or do I... Oh yeah, no, we Pudding here. I was going to say, do we risk that their last life could be something they actually want? But it doesn't matter, I don't want them to go to 0 life, even if, just in case, even from this, they get something they want. Because now they have to go through and play like a Luffy, or playing West, there's no flampe, they have to play what Makino or Luffy. Or Sabo. Sabo works, I guess, but then that brings them down to the point where they can only get one of their life back from this. If they open everything else like completely optimally. Come on, swing a lead. Please. Would be greatly appreciated if you would swing at my leader. Who doesn't know this leader? The reason I'm not just using it to put cards into life is the end of turn effect. Send all face-up life cards, all face-up cards in your life to the trash. Okay, they managed to get... They've done the wrong way around. Even if they have a Sabo in hand now, they can't do it. And they haven't put a blocker up. Don't worry, they've still got like 3 swings here. So if they go for board clearance, there's probably very little I can say. There's probably very little I can do. Yeah, they've realised. Yeah, they have the little Sabo in hand. They realised they went the wrong way around. I feel a little bit bad about that, but it does happen. I did it a lot when I was first playing the deck, so who knows, I might even do it today. I'm going to keep that. I've got a Sabo and a Luffy, so if I see any of the little ones... I'm actually going to use Hiyori here, taking top, and then just... Ooh, that's a bit sad, actually. I'm just going to put Satori into life. And I've got another Hiyori, so worst case next turn I just get to gain a life and then stack one of the ones I want. So I'd rather do that on the turn I have 6 Don and a little one, so I can go 2 Don to stack a life, 2 Don to change it for something in hand, and then... Oh, I forgot that double attack. That scared the hell out of me. Might have been a relatively large misplay there, but oh well. We're going to put... I think we just put another Satori in there, to be honest with you. Yeah. I just put Satori back. I have to be an own army and just kill my Satori because I'm an idiot. Ooh. No. Well, yeah, I don't feel like giving them a double attack is the right choice here. A second double attack. Even if I counter out of one, which, to be honest, is unlikely. Okay, I'm going to say it's unlikely. Much more likely when they don't put loads on lead. Are they playing a second cracker? Damn. And we'll discard Sabo here. I'd like to draw one of the little ones, please. Jeez, that's not one of the little ones. Let's we get Ace, I guess. But if they let this live, everything else is swinging into it. I just want to make myself completely transparent on this. This guy is dying. And then I'm happy to take one life from lead here because that doesn't do anything with Cracker. It doesn't give him to. That doesn't make him do a double attack. Oh, they did to draw one. I was like, what? Yeah, only 2k counter in hand, 2 life left. I mean, obviously, I am playing some cards that are decent. I might have a look at the Sabo with Straw Hat package, actually. I need to check if the blocker Sanji is Straw Hat Crew. That's the main thing. Because if he is, having that be searchable is pretty nice. And things like Onami being searchable as well. Hey, now we're on 3k counter, and they can put everything on Cracker on attack. Do they know that, though? Or are they going to be cautious? They're going to be cautious. Sweet. Ah, no, never mind. They were not being cautious. I just forgot about lead effect. They just went, hey, this is free. Well, that one didn't go very well. Just didn't see the little. Literally saw one little Sabo right at the end. I saw, what was it? 2 ace, 3 Sabo, 3 Luffy, the big ones. Not an ideal one. Obviously, this deck gets so much better when IPO7 comes out with the new blue ace. Look at that. Again, two big ace. We got Sanji, that's something at least. It's actually a really nice hand for it. If we see little Luffy here, it's perfect. I'm just going to play Sanji turn 1. I saw big Sabo, that's not what I really wanted, but it's fine. Because now I'm either going to see one of the brothers. If I don't see any 5 cost, then just fuck me, I guess. But ideally, I see one of the brothers and then can play Ace or Sabo if it's one of those two. And if not, I go for it and then use Sanji to change it for something else, so I just gain a life. And the fact it's just with 2 Don, you can actually just put in a reasonably decent, like, you can put in an attack that actually matters, which is kind of nice. I actually kind of like the artwork on this card. Don't know if it has an alt art. I'll have to check that. Yeah, because I know this Sanji's just Vinsmoke's family, so it's not searchable. But I don't know if the blocker Sanji is. I can have a quick look while we're waiting for this person to finish their turn. Little Sabo. Big Sabo, not little one. Literally the opposite of what I was trying to say. And the blocker Sanji is only Vinsmoke family. Damn. That is annoying. Okay, so we look at top 5 and we see none. Ouch. Yeah, that sucks. I think with that, do they have an HG in? Yeah, they do. In that case, we are just gonna use this as a draw one, I guess. Take top. Jesus. Okay, that wasn't great. Already 3 Sabo down. I guess it still just is effectively a draw one on that, which is kind of cool. I don't think all the yellow Sanjis are Vinsmoke. That's really annoying. There's the Rush Sanji, 6 cost. That's a potential option. Yeah, very annoyed that he's Vinsmoke. Because that would have been a really nice card. I guess I can still play it, but it seems considerably worse. This one you just play 2k counter Sanji, the 2 cost 3k. Because for the yellow ones, there's 2 cost. This one. The 4 cost blocker, who's Vinsmoke family. The 3 cost 4k promo, who's Vinsmoke family. And that's all the yellow ones. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, I saw. Um, I'm I definitely like the Chopper one. I haven't seen Carrot yet. I heard that it got revealed, but I haven't seen it yet. That's the wrong thing. Okay, there it is. Well, that was not it. Yeah, I can't find the one for Carrot. Is it on the Reddit? Do you know? Or is it somewhere else? Feels like I could have kept a Sabo around just to get rid of a Niji or something, but oh, I really should have actually. Should have just taken the damage there. And then we get Luffy, which nothing I can do with. I think I just concede this one. I've really just not seen it. I think the deck's just a bit too luck dependent at the moment. Once you get more targets and you don't have to play the 3 different names, you can just go to like this list for when OPO7 comes out, and you're not playing Sabo, you just get more Luffy and more Ace, so you're more likely to see them. It just seems a lot better because at the moment there's just too many targets, so you just don't have the chance of actually seeing the ones you want. So yeah, not I wouldn't call that a success. I think that's probably the worst one of the 3 on release, but I do think it's probably second best moment. What am I doing Sunday? Um, Something I believe. Can't remember. I think I was asked to do something on Sunday, but I cannot remember for the life of me what it is. I will find out. I imagine I'll stream for a bit because so I've done one Sunday stream and ended up with 43 viewers, which is the most I've ever had. So that was cool. Yeah, let's go to the Luffy list because again, there are more targets for it, and the fact that it's from trash instead of deck means it's a bit less luck dependent. You just want to cycle through using Shirahoshi, Sabo, using things as counter. You'll just see what you want eventually. That's the hope at least. I think this is probably the best one released, and it's probably still the best one. Oh, sick. Yeah, we'll see if we can Valheim then. Sounds good. And I want to go second because I want to hit Moria on curve. I think that's right. I'll keep that because we've got Sabo, we've got Borsalino, a big and little ace, seeming pretty good already. Take big Luffy for now. So I'd rather trash the big ones early and then see the little ones throughout the game. I'm not sure if you can see, there is Pug. She's sleepy at the moment. She was sneezing earlier, but she sneezes weird and it scared me. Can't entirely remember what Hiyori's in. I think it's just you can do an early one, so I could now like Hiyori and just get Ace up, can't I? It's actually kind of sick. Yeah, I actually just can. Ooh, and we get a little Luffy from it. Absolutely free. Yeah, Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think they were winning that one. Double Shirahoshi's means we just had everything at that point. I mean, Little Sabo is anything we didn't have, but yeah, there was one really reasonably near the top and a Searcher just above it, so we were seeing it. Off double Shirahoshi Sabo with stalling for Borsalino, like we're seeing it, it's fine. And the fact that that's already just ripping like 3, if they don't want to take the damage, that's ripping, what, 1, 2, 5, that's literally ripping the hand down to 1 card, or they have to start taking damage on turn 1, or turn 2, rather. Cool, well that went well. First few games I played this deck, I did really badly with it, because it's yellow, my brain still sees yellow as stally. And it is, kind of, but not the way yellow decks really do it. It's not really. It's weird. It's yellow and black, but it doesn't feel like a yellow deck or a black deck. And again, we'll try going first this time apparently because that's what I clicked on. Captive says a Searcher. It's not phenomenal, but we'll take it. We'll go straight in for a Luffy. Monkey di Luffy. Oh, a Sabo. Sick. Oh yeah, I think you can just use the lead effect to potentially cycle even more. Not cycle as much as just trash, but they are playing. I've just realised that they're playing this lead. I don't actually think I've ever played against this before. It's interesting. I'm imagining it uses a bunch of like events and stuff, but they are indeed playing some cards that do not have effects. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy because I ripped 2 cards from. They start with 5 life. I'm slightly confused. I attacked them twice. This long 4 life, but they only. No, they did trash both, didn't they? Confused myself for a second. And now I'm just going to go straight in with Sabo, and then we're going to trash. I don't know, Luffy. We'll trash a Borsalino. We've already got a little ace and a little Sabo and a Moria, so as long as we can find a big ace, we're doing pretty well. Now, we'll do that. And then we'll take that damage. We'll use the effect. And we'll add, well, a little Luffy, because I've got a Luffy in trash, now we've just got most of it in cycle. Oh, and there's the big ace. Sweet, got all of it. Nice. Don't need to do that yet, so we're gonna... We'll search. And we'll search for another little one, because like I say, we have the big ones in rotation, so that's all I care about, to be honest. Next time I'm going to be on 9 done, which is actually slightly worrying. You do want to go first, very much, is what I'm now realising. I can play one of them now, I don't think they have a way to KO it. I'll play Sabo to be safe, because it's the one I've got 2 of. Swing into little Luffy, because the one I'm most likely to be able to kill. And then, so we've got 2 6k blockers up. And we definitely have the ability to use lead effect and then get a Sabo and an ace or something, and just get a lead up to 9k with some blockers on field. For case they can do that and play an extra Pacifista from deck. That's actually a thing I should probably. They just don't rest it, they just get a free Pacifista every turn. Actually kind of solid. Eventually they're playing the non-effect Pacifista, so there's only 4 of them, but that's still potentially very good advantage. Another little Luffy. Nice. Cool. Block. And we'll block that and not counter it. That was correct. So I wanted him in trash. Now we can do Ace and Sabo. Do I want to search first if I can get a second Sabo? Kind of do. Beautiful. He needs 2 done for his effect. We'll trash an ace. Then we'll play Sabo. They're different names. No, I only had one Sabo, didn't I? No, the other one's in hand. That's why. It's fine, we did it. I should have trashed the Sabo and then played it because I have one more card in hand now, but oh well. And I'm kind of fine to trash anything that isn't a Mori or a little name now. Um, 3 Mori, will trash one of them. I'm actually going to take out Sentamaru here because that's actually one that kind of scares me. So leader is now just on 9k. No, absolutely. And try and have fun with work. Talk to you later. They really countered Sentamaru up to 17k to avoid it being killed. Only for me to then kill it. I mean, now we've just got 3 blockers up and our leader's on 9k, so they have to put like 3 or 4 Don to even attempt to attack lead, and we've got enough blockers to block their entire board. And hopefully they manage to kill some Sabo, because then we get to do it again next turn. Fun times. At the moment, I'm trying to find using even the little ones for counter now, because I've got 2 little Sabo in trash, I think. Yeah, two little Sabo, and decent chance I'm just going to go for 2 Sabo again, unless I feel like I just can take game, in which case maybe an ace. But and there's 2 ace in there, so I'd like to see another little ace. Otherwise I can't do it, but I think probably 2 Sabo again next turn and then 2 ace. This deck's just weird, like, how do you beat it? Sure, you can kill my Garp, that's fine. Interesting. I mean, we do get to do 2 Sabo anyway, because we're just that good. And we'll trash that, and get the Sabo. And we'll trash the event and one of the ace. We've got 2 Luffy, 2 ace in hand. Seems pretty good. And I'm just gonna swing at lead now, to be honest. Like, I imagine they're gonna they block with killer. I don't even care. I've got 4 blockers on field. Like, I'm not. Yeah, they're not doing anything here. I don't care. In fact, I can again just Moria to get back to Sabo if I need to. And this isn't an amazing deck I'm against, but I'm not being funny. I think many decks are doing well against this. I think my mum's about to get home, so apologies in advance for barking pug, because she will. Try and like keep seeing her face. There we go. Okay, then they're going to put things on that so they can draw 2. And then I'm going to swing and then I'm just going to go Sabo again, I think. And I'm swinging from biggest to smallest, but that's what I feel like doing. Oh, only issues. I've only actually got one Sabo in trash. So I'll attack first. Oh, they used Iron Song. That's actually slightly worrying. I had a lot of my blockers gone. Oh no, we're fine. I was being silly. So we just play them over both Sabo. There's lead effect. Trashing, I know, like Hiyori. Why not? Let's get Sabo and Sabo. Then cool, I'm now fine trashing one of them. And then we'll end. So again, 9k leader, 3 blockers, 2 Moria. They need to be 9k to swing over anything except for one of the blockers, which if they want to swing 6k at a blocker, absolutely fine by me. That's one less attack coming in at lead. I guess with their attackers they can do 6k and then 9, 9, 10. But I think they know not to do that at this point because it's not helped them so far. Bugged in bark as much as I expected her to. I'm now going to close my door actually because there we go. And I'm just going to counter out that one. Oop. Okay, gone for another killer blocker. I just think I'm running out of resources slower than they are, like. Swing into that. Sabo can die instead. Because I can bring Sabo back, I can't bring back Borsellino. And same thing. They didn't attack with Usopp. Oh, they've left 2 for another Lion Song. That's my guess, at least. So we are going to attack lead. I'm just going to attack with all 3, including Borsellino, because when I play Moria, I'm not going to be able to keep him around anyway, unless I play him over another Moria, and to be honest with you, they did Lion's Song. They must have, right? Because blockers rested and he wasn't before. They do that and then counter with everything. I'm really confused. Oh no, they Hunt Gibson. That's why. I forgot that there's another one that does the same thing, basically. Trash that and grab Sabo and Sabo. I'm actually worried about decking out at this point. It's kind of funny. So I should have done this first and then swung with lead, huh? Oh well. I should have been trashing the Luffy as well, not the Ace, when I was trashing them earlier for counter. Because Ace is considerably more helpful because it gives me something with Rush rather than something that kind of just has a chance of swinging. So that was a mistake I made. But yeah, I'm not being funny. 3 Moria in a row because we had 3 Moria because we've gone through our deck like absolutely crazy. I almost took that for a second. I'm like, no, I don't have life. That's a bad idea. On the bright side though, because Lion Songs are what, 6 cost or something? Yeah, 4 cost. They just can't rest any of my stuff here. I've actually got another Sabo. It's kind of fine. Fine gives this 4k counter and Zoro ranks it to 5. And then 9k. I think we just have it here if I'm honest. Oof. 6k counter event. Damn. Yeah, we just have the game here. It's all good. Yeah, the deck is ridiculous. You're just gonna see Moria using Sabo every turn. Yeah, we ended with 11 cards in deck, but like, to be we go through all 4 ace as well? Here's what we went through. We went through, what's that? 3 ace. 4 Luffy? Yeah, 3 ace, 4 Luffy, and 4 Sabo. So we had 1 ace left in deck. And then little names that I didn't see at the beginning because didn't need them. Yeah. Well, that was a pretty successful game. And then we're going to play with the one I want to build the most, which is Sabo. I've seen people using Straw Hat as well because of the Nami 1 cost, but that's not searchable by the Nami search, which is really annoying. They've done it with Koala as well. The new Revolutionary Army Koala has the same effect, just attach it on someone. It's the same name as the searcher, so you can't search it. It's really weird. With Whitebeard, it's fine. Because their 1 cost to attach it on is Haruta and their search is Izo. That is a crash. Sorry about that. Sabo. Oh boy. They truly quit instantly. They truly quit instantly again. Stop joining my lobby if you don't want to play against me. Read the name and then don't do the same thing. I'm pretty sure that was the exact same person. Or 566, 56652, yeah. The exact same guy who joined my lobby twice and then quit. And like, well, if you're looking for something particular, host and put that in the caption. Yes, people will still join that you don't want, but less so. It's not very busy on here at the moment, is it? It'll be busy because it's Friday. People really don't want to play against Sabo, do they? It's just that good of a deck. I imagine it's just people who have a regional or something in the next few days before it comes out. Revolutionary Army Battle. We'll look at that. Sick. I actually think I prefer this to the alt art. I like the sort of like comic book dotted effect on it. Really confused. Why is everyone quitting? You're gonna quit? You're gonna play? No, they're gonna quit. Why? Let's put a thing in saying it's ST13. So people know that because it might be to do. Say it might be that people have a regional in the next like couple days they want to practice for, and they don't want to practice against a deck they're not going to play against. I don't get why we didn't have the issue while playing Luffy or Ace. Only Sabo. But with everything I need for it except for the new Garp and new Ace. But except for the actual ST13 stuff, I've got a basket of everything I need, and it's like less than 50 quid. So I'm like, Check Reddit and see if the alt arts are on there. Ah, I don't like the alt art chopper, or no, I just don't like either of them. Toby will be happy though. Go and mulligan that. The close-ups. So I imagine Toby will be happy. But and we'll end. Second ace is weird. We do have a big ace though, so it's not bad by any means. This matchup's actually, from what I've done so far, this matchup has actually been alright. Actually gonna put the extra don on Salo because Shariah is less useful the lower attack, lower power my leader has. That doesn't matter. I was trying to think if it actually mattered. Yeah, if I attack with that on 6k, then I need to use a 2k counter, or block and use 3k, so it's 2k counter. If I put it on lead, then I only need to block and use 1k counter. Oh, he's getting put back in deck. How sad. So one thing that is quite nice about playing Rush against Trafalgar Law is that, yeah, he puts them back in deck, but it's only after you've already attacked, and that's really helpful. So the 8 Don turn is ace, swing, leader F, little ace, bring big ace out, swing, and then leader swing. They're ramping. They're ramping. Now they need to specifically have what? I didn't think they were going to attack there. Weird. I'm quite happy to just swing at him now, though. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, actually, that's better. We're gonna go 6k at Shariah. So I can put Kikunojo in life. That means they have to use their attack and then, like, play around trying to. Basically, I've got an extra life because of that, and then next turn I can still do the play that I want with Ace, but hopefully Kikunojo will still be on field. So when I use leader effects, Kikunojo can swing for Ace, will have two 7k swings, a 6k swing, and an 8k swing. Oh no, 8k swing with lead as well, so two 8s and two 7s. Obviously, we'll do the one with lead later, just because it'll just because of the whole power thing. And they've played that first, so now I don't have to worry about Kikunojo being gotten rid of. I forgot to check they were on 3 lives. That could have just not worked, but they took it from my first attack, so it was fine. I don't need to be on 2 life for this anyway, and then unless they attack with Shariah, which I kind of don't think they're going to here. Happy if they do, but I don't think they will. The question is, if they do I take the damage or do I disappear Kikunojo? Because I don't want to use the ace to counter it. No, they are. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And then, bang. Now I don't even have to worry about what order I do stuff with leader. I'm just going to board clear here. I think I've got the ability to stall out a game better than they do, so I'd rather just start swinging at their characters and stuff than being weird about it and trying to do fancy stuff. Like, well, just trying to take face. If I can just remove advantage from them, that seems pretty helpful. I say, as long as Ace doesn't die, I get to do it again next turn, but also playing Karasu, which means I should just have a kill turn. Maybe not, but this is at the very worst going to force them to use loads of resources. And we still take 8 damage. Just the fact that instead of having 4 characters and 0 life, they've got 1 character and 2 life. But I can deal 2 life worth of damage to them. And Kikunojo, unless they swing over it, just isn't going anywhere. They need what? Fire Fist plus Otama or double Raise Max? Or Raise Max plus Otama also works, right? So on 8, so -5 will be 3, yeah. They don't have it. Maybe double Raise Max I said worked, so if they go double Raise Max here, they do indeed have it. But I doubt they've got double Raise Max, and to be honest, if they do, that means I've only got 2 cards in hand to worry about, which isn't a bad thing either. Nah, we're blocking that. Cancelling out that. Means we don't have Karasu for next turn, but we've still got big swings. I'm trying to think of what if there's any character here that would scare me, considering my smallest thing is on 7k. Trafalgar Law? No, because they had to do it first. They don't have anything with... Oh, no, they can now swing with that Captain Kidd. That's a potential thing. And they're back to 2 Don stood, because double Kidd. Yeah, they are going to do that. It's a bit sad. Come on, top deck another Kidd. But just that good, right? No, unfortunately not. I mean, I'm quite happy to do that, because the 2 Don I put on that effectively just transfer to Kikunojo, and we'll do a 10k swing over that, because it's just not a realistic way they can counter out of that unless they rip their entire hand. And then we'll do a casual little 7k swing and lead, which I imagine gets counted out of, but it could sink. And from here, it's either gaining a life if they kill it. They need to use 2 cards to remove it without killing it. I think it's a pretty good matchup. The fact that I get to improve my card's power means that their ability to decrease it isn't. They need to do more. It just requires a lot more hand advantage to be used from them. It is annoying they managed to get rid of the ace, so I didn't have the full-on kill turn I wanted. But that's kind of why I didn't go for the kill turn, because if I'd gone for everything, then they would have to clear my board and start taking life. The situation's just reversed at that point. I'm sitting at 1 life with maybe a couple extra cards in hand, but I wouldn't even have extra cards in hand, would I? No. So it'd be even worse than be in a situation where they've got loads of both hand and board advantage, and I'm on lower life, so there's no coming back from it. Well, I think they can bottom deck Nekamamushi here, and with a blocker, they know that that's, yeah. But I'm kind of fine with that. 3rd Kidd I'm not fine with, that's a bit rude. Jesus. Doing that and then going, and 4 Don spare. Now, here's the question. Swing and a lead, fine with that. Oh. Swing with lead, or are they doing more? Are they going to try swinging over Kikunojo? And the second question is, do I let them? I don't think I can let them, that's the issue. If I let them swing over Kikunojo, I just have nothing when they've got 2 blockers up, so like... I come down to 1 card and they've just gone... bleh, and have a full board again, I'm like, nice. Featherlore is a very strong deck. So like I said, I think I have a really good matchup into it, and it's still... that's big. Still not anything guaranteed. Lindbergh, again, that's 6 Don just to play defensive, but can I think I have to play defensive still, because if I don't, I just die, so. But, that's 887. And then this one's going to be easy enough to get rid of, but. And I actually prefer swinging a lead here, because they've got 2 blockers, which are realistically I'm going to take over their blockers, whereas if I swing at Trafalgar Law, they can just let him die. He's less valuable than a blocker. Mm, 7 first. So now they need to block both of these unless they can counter it. Might block and counter to try and keep board advantage up, but which they do. And same thing, I'm just going to attack at lead, because again they have to block it, and I don't think counter out to the second one. Oh, they can. That is everything from hand. They are going for kill turn now. So I think I just have to let Limburg be added back to hand, which is a bit weird. Okay, we counter that one. I'm always worried about whether countering's the right choice, because I feel like if I didn't counter there, I take the damage. They then know I have maximum of 3k counter, but when I've only got 2, and they might. I guess it just means they're going to use their Don more, but it doesn't really matter how much they use their Don in situations where they know they can swing 6k here, depending on what my last life is. If it is you're the one who should disappear, that'd be beautiful. Just wanted to say that. It's Rush Luffy. So yeah, they win. I'm not sure where it went wrong there. I think it's just I'm not being funny, they had 3 copies of Captain Kidd, so it does kind of just happen sometimes. Third key Kanoja off the top isn't that helpful either. So I actually wanted some Rush characters. I want a Rush trigger. It just doesn't exist. See, I know you can play. I saw a list that was using a lot of the white bit stuff. Search yellow as well. I know it's all red really, but because it allows you to search Ace, but also using Izo, Haruta. I don't know what else I'm using now. No, I can't remember what the other stuff was. Might have been Thatch actually. No, it wasn't. No, I don't know what the other one was. Jozu probably, just because he's a 2k counter that's then searchable, but it's really annoying because I really enjoy the idea of this deck, and it's just not that good. It's very much the I've enjoyed the idea of it rather than actually playing it. Like the idea of having a. If this one was black and yellow, the fact that it's Dressrosa, the fact that that'd be such a cool thing. Obviously, it doesn't have much power cost manipulation stuff, but the fact that I'm being fun. I'm just gonna have a look at some of the black stuff. Obviously, I know I can't use it. Like Dressrosa cards, you could put back in with it. Things like Orlumbus, put a couple done on him after swinging, and be able to know you can keep him safe and use him again next turn. Obviously, the fact you can then use Sabo, the fact you then suddenly have a searchable thing for. Like you can even play a couple copies of this one. There's some good trigger events you could use. Being able to search and use the 7-cost Luffy, and being able to use Garp still for searching it, and there's just some really cool things that be able to be used. But made it red. I'm just like, well, it's weird. I think yellow is the story color and red is the aggressive color, so they kind of don't work together that well. But they're trying to make yellow more aggressive. and that might end up working well with it. The fact that the yellow event, the counter event, this one, is based off your. No, it's not this one. What am I talking about? Oh, it's the if you have 0 life. That's not the one I was thinking about, though. Oh, the L4 one I was thinking of. It's based, the 1 cost 4k counter, it's based off if your opponent has low life, so if you play aggressively, you get rewarded for it. Sky Island is a very aggressive thing. Vegapunk starts on 2 life and can't attack, so you have to play really aggressively with everything else and try and go wide. And like, I feel like the fact they're bringing yellow in that direction could mean that it works really well for some of the red yellow stuff. But I just don't think they've done it right yet. Because the only red yellow leaders are the 2 Revolutionary Army ones, being Sabo and Bello Betty. And Bello Betty is pure aggro, and Sabo is just a little bit too restrictive, in my opinion. I think he needs a Don for his effect. Like, that has to be a 3 or higher cost with 7,000 power on or more. Like, if it's just a 3 or higher cost, or a card with 7,000 or more, there's some different options you can potentially go into, but it just sort of feels a little bit like. It just feels like it's not quite there. Like, maybe in the future, maybe they release more 3 costs that have. I'm not being funny, we've got 2 cards that are effectively 3 cost 6Ks now, and neither of them are yellow or red. They're green and black. So maybe that will be a thing that happens that can help. Pretty sure there isn't a yellow or a red one at least. In case you don't know what I'm on about, I'm saying one that's effectively a 3 cost 6k. It's actually, yeah, so 3 cost 6k. One of them is the new Supernova Cavendish, who costs 5 to play, but only actually costs 3 because he gives you 2 rested Don straight back up. So you have to be on 5 Don to play him, but you could, if there was a similar effect, you could use him and then put one of those on you stand back up off of leader. So when you're on your 5 Don turn, you have it. 5 Don is all you need to be able to get to that point. Because you go 5 Don, play it, 1 on him, 7k, 1 on leader to get effect active. And the fact that we don't have something that's like that, and then black is Sai, so it's only if your leader's Dressrosa. But Sabo is Dressrosa, so again, if that was a black one, this being a 3, like again on the 5 Don turn, you can play Sai, swing with him into a character if you've got stage up, and then put him back into life, and then do it again. It's effectively a rush. Only into characters, which is board clearance more kind of thing, but that's still a really cool way of doing it. Being able to put things like Sabo back into life to then get their on KO effect again, which would be really interesting. But yeah, there's no effective 3 cost 6Ks in yellow or red, as far as I'm aware. Just looking through to see if I'm being silly and there is actually one that's like this character gains plus 2k power at some point, but this one's if all your leaders are if all your characters are Whitebeard. Oh no, this one gives everyone else. It does include himself, so fair enough. But he's actually pretty cool. I think this is going to be good in the new Chopper deck. It's a common from MPO4, so it's not worth like investing in, but yeah, just seeing if there is anything. I guess this one's the if he has a Don, he's a that actually works weirdly because he's a 3 cost with 1 Don. If you have 4 or less cards in hand, he's a 3 cost 7k. So that actually works really well. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone with that in the list. Because he doesn't have rush, so it's thinking of like, oh, you gain a life. I only could use it for anything. Which might be the thing I'm not realizing of like Cavendish, yeah, is good, but if you're putting him in life, you're not actually gaining any advantage from that. And yeah, he needs 2 Don, so he's a lot helpful. And then see if there's a yellow. Oh, I get no, he's full cost. I was going to say, one who plays Holly from hand. But he's full cost. He's a Don times 1, 3 cost, 5k. No, he's at 6k, I guess, with the Don, but it's not really the point. Same thing, Don times 1 for his effect, but he does actually have enough. He's actually very similar to this one. So if you have 4 or less cards, and this one's if you have 2 or less life. He's 3 cost 5k only on attack, which is just so very bad. And then... no, so there isn't. I wasn't being dumb. He just sent it. Oh. So yeah, I feel like it's really annoying because I want to play the deck. That's what's making it really annoying to me, is I really want to play it. That's the wrong one. But it's just felt really slow to get going. Realistically, the big turn is your 8 Don turn, and when it's a red deck, you want to be able to be going really aggressive before that, and you just don't really have the ability to, unless you specifically are opening these, but at which point I'm looking and going, well, why am I not playing the Straw Hat Searcher if I need to be seeing them? But at which point, play Whitebeard, where you can play them and then play the 7 cost Ace. And be swinging with more with lead each turn. I like this. The Garp searching 2k counter and also being able to search Ace, Big Luffy, and all that. Like that I find interesting. That can only be done in a red-yellow deck, so it has to be done in this. But it just feels a little bit like, I don't know, like it's not quite there. I think more characters with Rush is obviously just going to help. Like, as soon as that comes out for Kid and Killer. Actually, let's go to... actually, no, we can just do that. Yeah, once it gets to OPO 7, you can put in, or the EBO 1 even, but we'll say this for OPO 7, because then I can put some other cards in it. And you get, yeah, the Monkey D Dragon one, which, when you can give the 2 rested Don to a character on your 9 or 10 Don turn, that makes a big difference. And I think Nekomamushi can go. I just really do not think it's that good. And I play Yamato. I'd wanted it to be good, but it's just not. It's weird. I think with Yamato, her leader effect makes up for it because she's he or she, whatever you want to call it. It's so scary as a threat that your opponent's trying to deal with that rather than your board. So it's fine in that being a bit slow, but with this, the leader's not a threat. So your board is what you're trying to build up. So is there... this one's really nice as well because of the fact that if your opponent's on 2 or less life, you attack with it, and then it's on 7k, so you don't even need to put Don on it for its effect. It's really strong. Again, the new Luffy, which point you can play the little Luffy. And again, I think at that point I do look at playing Straw Hat stuff. This one's interesting for the Dragon Leader. I might want to pick up a few of them. So when OPS 7 does come out, this card's crazy good for Monkey D. Dragon. And the fact that if I'm getting a full Straw Hat Crew thing of like Zoro and all that, that's the thing. This is going to be a searchable 2k counter in the deck that maybe. I want to buy all this. This is the issue. Like, it seems really fun. Brook's an interesting one. Again, it's a counter with the fact that you can play it and then satisfy leader condition. If it was a 3 costs itself, maybe, but it was maybe a little bit too weak. I think at this point I do just want to play the Straw Hat Searcher, that's the thing. Probably at 4 because I'm playing 4, 8, 10, 14. It's only 14 targets. Huh, maybe not. I think I also don't need to be playing them at that point. He can go to like 2. And things like Brook probably can be played. This one's interesting as well, because he's the structure deck one, but again, if he has 1 Don on him, he is 7k. He doesn't have a rush against it. It's just like, well, it's helpful, but it's not quite what we want it to be. That's the thing, if I'm playing the Straw Hat Searcher, I can play like Onami and give characters Banish as well. But I don't think none of them have double attack with the ability to actually swing twice by themselves, so that isn't as helpful. And I can play like Radical Beam. That seems pretty good. So I want to go down to 2 life pretty quickly anyway for Ace. That's another Straw Hat one, so it's searchable. I think the red Straw Hat stuff is probably just worth picking up anyway, because there's gonna be decks that use it. Like, it'll be funny. Tony Chopper is a Straw Hat Crew leader. In fact, there's obviously pure red Luffy. And it'll be funny if I don't search Straw Hat and literally just go red leaders. I already looked at playing Engarp actually for the other Nami, which is annoying because it can't be searched. Obviously, like I said, Monkey D. Dragon. That you can play the package in Marco as well. Yeah, there's things that it might be used for. I need to go to the toilet real quick, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back. See you in a second. Hello again. I almost think I should probably pick up a playset of Otama if I'm getting a bunch of just generic red stuff. I want to have a look at this. Using all the straw hat stuff, which I think is interesting. Okay, game against Bonnie. No. Never mind. Not playing against Bonnie. Oh, I haven't had music on this entire time. How foolish of me. Can I mulligan that? Sorry, playlist. Cool. It appears to be playing for you. That's the wrong one. There we go. You can see chat again. Ooh, okay, this intrigues me. Because I like using the Momonosuke search. I've been looking at actually playing like this exact thing. So I'm intrigued to see how they play. Okay, so they've... Oh, they just played both. Okay, and they're playing You Can Be My Samurai. I'm just going to quickly take a screenshot of that, because... that is interesting to me. I was literally looking at this exact build, like trying to figure it out. The Momonosuke just allows you to search for like Ryuma. Seemed already good. I was looking for other targets, so You Can Be My Samurai seems like a good one. I should have gone for Zoro there, not Kid and Killer. Definitely seems more draw power dependent using Hiyori and all that. And You Can Be My Samurai. So if nothing, even if they don't want to... Oh, brilliant. The Kid and Killer's actually really nice here. He's just going to be 7k. So I just put him in life. And I'll leave... Actually leave both of them for Radical Beams. We'll just take out Momo because it seems worth it. Open my Discord now, make sure I don't get my own username wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just the same as... Oh, that's interesting. Using Moria to bring back Hiyori and Otama for more draws and... Interesting. Especially if they can draw... Because they've just drawn Hiyori off Otama. And they're playing the big Yamato. Okay. I think my worry with the deck is that it doesn't cycle enough. The fact that this list does actually seem to be. Okay, now the thing is, I've got 7. I can actually go Zorro and Kid and Killer. Swing Kid and Killer at lead. For that's on 7. Actually, double attack banish Yamato is terrifying. I just don't have a way to out it in this list, so hopefully they don't attack with it first. That'd be the worst case scenario. Yeah, they're gonna. And they attacked with enough that even Radical Beam wasn't gonna matter. Matters here at least. Yeah, we lose her. I thought they managed to see all 4 Ryuma. Yeah, obviously playing Yamato, the fact that they've still got ability to cycle by using... They've still got Inupe in the list. Izo's just another 2k counter. You can buy Samurai for even more draw power. So it's kind of a bit slow for a second because I'm just trying to get this deck list because they Artorias. Luckily that is not their full username, so other people won't be able to just randomly add them if anybody was wanting to. Sweet. Should have a little thing to cover chat, really, shouldn't I? Nice. I'm going to start trying to build it now because I know some of it. Obviously having played against it. Ah, beautiful. They've sent the full list. Okay, it's very much for OPO 7, but there's only one card in it that specifically has to be. No Drake, which Toby will like. Going for... yes, literally going for... so I'll show you their list, and then they've said they're not sold on ratios, so they're not playing. Actually, they're also not playing Ice Age, which I do personally like, but I get why. Was not playing Borsalino. Okay, so there's a few cards that are good they're not playing, but I understand why. So. Oh yeah, because you can get okay, so 4 copies of this Hiyori, because it's effectively a buffer. So if you go Moria, you can grab that and Toy Soldier. Because it Soldier's effect is, I believe, reduce something by 2. So you can then basically use Leader effect to get rid of a 7 cost. Okay, so rest of their list. Izo, they're only playing 2. Momonosuke's at 4. Yamato at 4. Ryuma obviously a 4, crazy card. Otama at 4, which again for OPO 7, 100%. The rest of the list. Suru. Oh, they've got 4 copies of that as well. And then for Navy stuff, I searched Navy, it's literally Suru, so. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Sabo. That's not how you spell that. Sabo. Toy. One-legged soldier, not one-legged toy soldier. Yeah, reduced by 3, so I get 7 cost with lead effect. Mupe Moria. And Stussy. Yeah, this is the list they've been playing. I think I want to try and make it usable for this format because I think that'll be interesting. So obviously that means no Otama or Stussy. And instead, I really like Kuzan, and I want to be. I think the deck wants to go second, so I'm quite happy with it. In fact, that you can even play 5-drop Yamato on curve using Hiyori. Obviously, having less searches isn't ideal, but we'll have a look at it for this format. And without the extra search, I think 2 more Hiyori, 2 more Izo rather. And I'm trying to remember some of the other stuff that's in the list. I'm going to save this as Corona Wano. Go back to this and just have a look, because Borsalino and Ice Age are both really big cards. Hello, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is the list I've mainly been looking at, but with the Supernova stuff. But I am really liking the Wano searching and all that. I think I'm trying to keep it for this format at the moment. So obviously no Stussy or Otama, which both go in. I think at the very least Otama goes in as soon as it gets around to that. At the moment though, I think Borsalino is just a really, really good card. And I'd probably say that for this format would be what I'd go for. Obviously there's also things like Ice Age that I do really like, but I think having Kuzan means that Ice Age probably isn't as necessary. Or as I'm saying it, this is EBO1 anyway, so as soon as... I'm being silly, we won't be able to do this until EBO1 anyway. maybe... So we're going to want 4 Otama. I think the fact that Otama is 2k counter, Izo's 2k counter, Toy Soldier's 2k counter, and then I've put more blockers in as well. I think with the new you can probably drop Sabo down to 2, and then maybe drop Yamato down to 2, maybe? You've not got as many targets, but it's still a fair few, isn't it? I'm going to try this for now. Obviously, it's EPO 1. Yeah. I think, so I really like Kuzan, I want to go second, and I think it makes lead effect ridiculous to suddenly just, if something is rested, you can get rid of a 10 cost. Because it's just, it's reduced by 5, reduce it by 1 more to 4, and then Ryuma. Yeah, Kuzan's one of my favourite cards in the game, so any deck that I can try and fit him in, I will. In fact, he's on play removal. Obviously not amazing on play removal, but he still remove a 6 cost with lead effect, which can be pretty good against OPO 7 Hancock. That's going to be really nice. Opponent's going to play that as quite a big thing and being able to go get rid. Yeah, I'm going to give this a go. Obviously, it's not using the OPO 7 stuff. I'm playing in the OPO 7 format, but at the very least, the EBO 1 actually comes out on my birthday, so I'm getting a box of it, like, guaranteed. What? Don't try and tell me to create a poll. Maybe later, there we go. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, that was my fault. I was being silly. I've suddenly had messages. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll play. Actually, one more message first. Okay, no host. I just think Kuzan's going to be really strong for King, because King with Hitakuri Hamazo is just going to be get rid of like a 9 cost or less, I'm pretty sure. Because it's lead effect, Kuzan reducing by 5, so 9 will be 4. Yeah, and then use lead effect on -2, reduce by 2. So in black yellow decks, it's going to be interesting, because if you can ramp Kuzan, that's crazy. But they've all been quite specific. We want to go second. I'll keep that. We've got some 2k counter. We've got Hiyori. We can go straight away Hiyori into Yamato. And we've got an Anupe for turn 1. We've got that straight away as well. Nice. This is a weird one. I'm gonna go to one of them and a Sabo, I think. Definitely strange. I'm just going to take that damage. Here we got Kuzan. And I do want to counter this one. We'll just counter with Suri. Oh, double Kuzan. Cool. And then I chose no targets. I misclicked. I'm just going to see that. That's too big of a misplay to have straight out the gate to just continue with like nothing happened. I do have another can of drink. Haha. What a sound. Cool. Reiju, that's an interesting one. Gonna mulligan that. Sweet. And they chose to go first, so... yeah, we can do the same thing from the last game did. Oh yeah, grabbing Will You Be My Samurai? Crazy. Or You Can Be My Samurai. It's cool. I thought it was called Will You Be My Samurai, but either. What? I'm incredibly confused. They didn't have anything in trash, why did they? Search with him. And I'm quite happy to add Ryuma here. I've already got one in hand, but I'm not going to complain about having a second. And just attack into Sora with Otama. And then large swing. Seems alright. So having one-legged toy soldier here is nice. It means even Ichiji you can just get rid of. Yeah, I think it's just playing with toy soldier instead of Ice Age from my list. So only reduced by 3 instead of 5, but also playing Kuzan, and you can bring this back off Moria, so it's reusable. Which in most lists doesn't matter because it's not instant, but because you've got woman Toki? Was it Hiyori? I can't remember what the character is now. I'd rather they don't swing either of these, if I'm honest, but I feel like they probably should. So if they don't, then strange. And yeah, we just KO Queen next turn with Toy Soldier. Well, they swung a lead. I'm completely fine with that. Okay, so deploy him, do that. Okay, so I don't actually have the amount of Don I thought I did, but that's fine. -3, rest, Ryuma. Here. My chat disappeared. There we go. Yeah, I'm really liking Toy Soldier though. I'd like to find a Hiyori. Shouldn't be too difficult to find, admittedly. I'm just going to KO Momonosuke. I was like, what are they going to do here? They bounce it. Yeah, they bounced it. I don't even know what I'd do. I'd just force it, I guess. Ow. It made no difference. Sweet. Well, it did. I've got an extra 1k counter, but that's all it made a difference for. I mean, that seems like a pretty good start to the turn there. And don't have the ability to KO Niji, but that's fine. Rest that, and then we'll go. Touching is there a... yeah. Yeah, you can be my samurai. It's a funny card. If your opponent just doesn't clear boards, you just absolutely punish them. And even if they do, like, it's not as good, but it's still just a thing you can search. You still do it matchup dependent. If you know you're against an opponent who's going to do a lot, it's not as good. But Ichiji. Okay, I'm fully prepared to murder an Ichiji next turn, so that's fine. He's going to attack first anyway, so I don't even need to rest him. Is there another rumor in trash? I do not. Oh well. I don't really need it, to be honest. Oh, I guess I would because if I don't have rumor in hand, I can't do it, but I do have another search with Momonosuke first, so that's something. I counter out that one. And I imagine they're going to attack again, so I'll counter out of that as well. Swinging at lead. Yeah, we'll still counter out of that. Okay. So we're going to search with Momo first. That might do it. Yeah, not exactly. It's a bit annoying. That's a little bit annoying. I can't reduce it now. Guess there's an issue. So I should have a Suruin? No, I don't. It's annoying. I guess we just reduce him by 1. And that's weird. We'll probably just have to leave each G alive, unfortunately, but it could be worse. I should have used the 2-don for one-legged toy soldier, dropped it, and then Moria'd. That would have been the better choice. But I think it was a bit too aggressive for the Ryumas, to be honest. Oh well, we're here now. And oh, I guess we just bring back Otama instead as well. And then, oh no, you can't bring back. You cannot bring back Ryuma. Then we're correct. Well, we'll bring back her then. Really, no Wano card in there? Damn. Play that. Okay. Yeah, I misplayed that a little bit, but I should have played Moria over a Ryuma. I should have played the toy soldier, then played. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked either. I think I misplayed, but I don't think it made a difference in the end, unless I'm being really dumb. To be honest, I think we win this either way, because we've just got big swingers and not being funny. 5-quest Yamato is not a bad card. Counter out of that. I think I'm fine to just keep countering out stuff now. Yeah, this Hiyori is really good. Another Yamato. Realistically, Oh, we saw Rima, we can do it. Sweet. Don't know if I'd want to do it, but we can. I think just going for game makes more sense. She's on 5. 9, we'll swing 9k at lead with that. Sweet. 9k again. They didn't go through that one. Chances are they can't go through this one either, and if they can, then... Oh, sweet, it was exactly 9 they were on. Cool. Yeah, I made a couple misplays in that, but it's still 1, which is a good sign. If the deck is a little bit foolproof, that's nice. This music has like rain in the background. I thought it was raining in real life, and it's very much not. This is rather sunny, actually. Just looked at my window, my eyes hurt. Probably just because I've been staring at computer screens. Let's look at something else for a bit. Just sort of look up at my ceiling. And my eyes readjust while I wait for someone to join my game. I think that helped. I need another pair of blue light glasses. Probably a blue light filter I can put on my laptop, actually. That's the thing I'll have to look at. Nobody is joining. It's Perona. I'm gonna keep that. Well, the Borsalino's just a good card for the matchup, and having Rima and the it was a Rima and a Searcher, and Kuzan and one-legged toy soldier and all that. Okay, they appear to be playing the Supernova build, which is probably the better version, but this version's really fun because searching Ryuma is a good time. And drawing when you play Ryuma, because this thing just goes, try yourself, draw one. Okay. If they counter out of it, it's fine. I'd rather them not, admittedly. Cool. And then Borsalino. Yes, they can rest him, but they can't KO him with effects. They either need to swing over him, which gives me a chance to counter, and forces them to use more Don without actually putting anything on board. What song is this? Oh, it's the Beastars intro. That's why I didn't recognise it. Ah, they're also playing Wano. Wano Supremacy! Not Toy Soldier here. It didn't let me click on it for a second, I got scared. I mean, we've got 2 in hand, so I'm more than happy now to do that. I'm actually more wanting to play Yamato here. Yeah, that feels good. It's a 5 cost, they can't just get rid of it. Yeah, I'm swinging with Borsalino, but like they can rest it anyway, who cares? I'll add a Momo. And then I won't play Momo because I know they can just rest it and swing over it. Fun hand. And we're on 8 Don next turn, which means we can just double Ryuma. I don't think we do, but we can. I think we put a bunch of Don on Yamato. Swing for double attack. Yeah, they can Rest Automata Cycle 1. It's basically free. I think this is a game where you don't go for you can be my samurai, because it just doesn't seem good. Oh, I'd actually have counter. Crazy. There's the issue with Ryuma, isn't it? That's kind of funny. What is that? Momo. And then we'll go Momo again. And I'm just saying I don't think it's the right choice to go for it, but then I'm kind of like, but it's kind of cool. Well, I got the Izo. And I should have swung with lead. I didn't want to swing with the Yamato, but I should have swung with lead still. They're on 9 now, right? Yeah. And not swinging with lead there was just a mistake. Seeing Mori and Abinos, we've got Toy Soldier and Hiyori. That's the main combo thing. Like an Altar for this that isn't quite so ugly, but I think that's just be an Altar where he's just hidden. Just his hat. Top down view, so you just see his hat. I think they could do a reasonably cool where it's just like the hat and the bow tie or something. It'd be interesting. Are they also doing it? We went Barto and Otama. Sure. I mean, I guess they'd have 2 blockers, which is a little bit sad for me. But Kuzan's good. So that's something. Oh, they're playing the pig. I actually just think Kuzan's the right choice here. Like, it gets rid of one of their blockers, and then I can swing over the other one, and then... So Moria is now just a 3 cost, like... If he swings... I don't know, if he swings Moria, because it's only on my turn, that Kuzan's effect is live. But I don't think they have a way to be able to get rid of Kuzan, because even Kuzan plus whatever doesn't do it, then yeah, unless they can use, like... Like, it's only 2-1, like a Toy Soldier, isn't it? Absolutely fine. But even that, they're having to use their entire turn to get rid of... I'm actually going to counter out of that. I'd like to keep him up if I can. Second ones, they're going... Oh, they've got it in hand. They're doing the thing. That's cool. This is the combo I was saying about that I haven't been able to use yet, because then they use Hiyori to play Ryuma and knock out Kuzan. It's pretty cool. I'm going to try doing that myself now. Yeah, there we go. Trash a Ryuma and trash Toy Soldier, I guess. And then gonna rest that, and then I'm gonna swing. No, Yamato into it does nothing. Why would I do that? I'm dumb, is the issue here. Swing that into it, I guess. Did I use lead effect to rest? I'm really bad at this, if you couldn't tell. So I'm gonna play that and that, replacing Inube. So we can bring him down to 5, right? Yeah. God damn it! If I hadn't used effect to rest Ryuma, I could get rid of the Moria here.
That's really annoying. They're just thrown there. Yeah, I'm gonna quit. There was playing Supernova stuff and Zoro, but yeah, I threw there big time. Say, first time using a lot of cards in the deck. Definitely feels a lot more removal focused than current Corona builds, which are just sort of slow your opponent down, Play-Doh Flamingo, Play-Doh Flamingo. But ooh, against Dragon. I'm not keeping that hand. We've got a Searcher. I don't think he has a way to immediately kill it, unless he has, what, Dragon's Breath or whatever, and then using a turn to play. Ooh. Oh, that koala's dead. I was like, oh, that's scary. Never mind, it's dead. Why would it be scary when it can be not alive? And then I'm just going to search with Momo again. I've got another one. I could also Inupe actually. Nah, I'm going to Momo. That's a weird one. I'm going to add Yamato here. Absolutely fine. Second Ryuma. So we're going to search first. Add another Momonosuke because it's the only target. That's 3 Momonosuke down, I guess. And then we're going to rest Lindbergh and KO it with Ryuma. I'd like to keep Ryuma in hand because you need it in hand for the combo later on. And we have Morius is only, I guess, I was say it's only one common, so we're actually missing Toy Soldier as well. Or Suru, I guess they both kind of work. Suru's only for a 2 cost, but I guess you can just go Suru and Ryuma as well. You don't, and then just get rid of a 6. Which is already rest, in which case a 7 because lead effect. So you don't get the draw from it, which I do really like with other one. Oh, you can use Shaka as well, that's interesting. I said I wanted to keep it, but also that feels like a big thing to just hit. And we'll Momo again. There it is. And now we don't have the Ryuma in hand, but, well. So the fact that we've literally managed to get rid of, in 3 turns from lead effect, Koala, Lindbergh, Shaka. It's pretty cool. They did Dragon. Gonna swing at Ryuma or swing at lead? I just haven't used an Upe. This game is a bit weird. I'm like, meh. I'm gonna counter with all 3 Inupe. I don't really think I need him at this point. We've got now 2 of the things we want in, well, kind of 2 of the things we want in trash, I guess. 9. So this is the thing as well. We can do. We have no way of reducing this by enough, so that's fine. But I get to search with Momo. Searching Ryuma, sweet. We can do it now. No, because we don't have Hiyori in trash. Lead effect didn't matter there, I did it, and then... Yeah, we don't have Hiyori in trash. That's really sad, actually. If I'd countered with Hiyori earlier, it was fine. Oh well. We'll use it now. Let's play Yamato. And then... I'll swing twice. Should have swung first, because they might have something that can actually get rid of Yamato. However unlikely it seems, because it's a red deck, not purple or yellow. Say purple, like that's one of them, blue or yellow. They're the ones with removal. I'd very much like them to counter out of this attack, that would be cool. Because I'd rather... Nah, damn it. I'd rather my Yamato have the most impact possible. And then blocker. And yeah, next turn we can get rid of a rested 8 cost or a unrested 7. Actually, we can get rid of a 10 if it's rested, or an unrested 9. No, we can just get rid of a 10 cost no matter what. Without using lead effect. The lead effect to lead effect to rest it, so we can get rid of a rested 10 cost, which is kind of cool. We don't need to though, they're not playing it, so we'll just counter out that. I imagine they're going to swing into it again, which is fine. Oh, I was like, what are they doing? Kind of cool actually. Look out with Momo. And then these are both 8k, so I imagine one's now going to kill that. Which I'm actually fine with, because then it just kills Sanji. And then another attack into lead or into Momo. Oh, they finally decided to kill Momo. Break that and that. And reduce. And then play Ream at knockout. We'll just go for a 7k Vanish swing. Which hopefully is just going to take like 3 cards from hand. Probably only 2, but... Nope, just banishes his top life. Which was Nami. He's playing Nami and Koala and Shaka. He is... And even... I guess Sanji kind of makes sense if he's playing all the rest of it. And Yamato. Okay, he's playing a lot of the stuff that just gives him extra, extra Don back. I guess it's kind of what the leader does. It feels a little bit overkill to me, though. Obviously, I'm now playing Perona with a version where I'm like, I want to rest something, I want to rest a forecast and kill it with Rima. Let's play. We're up to 50 followers, I just realised that. Sweet. Damn, you're really going to play your 3rd dragon? Kinda cringe. Pardon me. I could have won that last turn as well, I'm pretty sure I could have, at least he's not been countering much at all. He has no life. I don't care about Yamato anymore. It's a 5 cost 5k at that point. Like, sure, get rid of it. It's just a beta. It's actually the drawn smallest beta on my board, drawn with my blocker. And counter out of that. Let's do it, because it's funny. I don't need all of it. I thought I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Don't know why I just miscounted that as 5. God damn it. I can't click on the Don. How much count did he end up having? 2. 2. Why is he playing Izo? Oh, is it just for the on-play? That's dumb. I don't know how to say that. Leader is not 1 or Whitebeard Pirate. It's just not a good card to play. Yamato I at least get because it's 2k counter. Worst case I looked at that, but... Same with Shaka, I get it. Don times 1 activate, give a character or leader 2 Don. Is pretty cool. I looked at that in Sabo actually, but playing Koala, Nami, Shaka, Yamato, just a bit much. Hey, it's the pink-haired battle. Could mulligan that. Sure. Just because I can. Can't kill it. unfortunately. Double searching turn. One searcher searching itself. It surprised me the green rest to search things can also... I guess they're 2 done instead of 1. But the fact they can search themselves is kinda crazy. And Cavendish, which is also a very good card. I'd like to see a Ryuma. Didn't see it. And I'm more worried about them drawing into Dofi than I am. Yes, Captain Kidd is also scary. I think there's no good choice there. I want to clarify, like, in neither situation am I happy. They're playing 8 searchers on 4 in Upe and 2 Sabos. That's 16, is that? 4, 12, 4, 8, 12, 14. So we're playing 14 cards and the 4 Hiyori. So 18 cards that give you the ability to add something from deck to hand. And the fact that all of them, except Sabo, so out of those 18, 16 of them can be added back by Moria. Which is pretty good. They're gonna leave 1 Don stood just to really mess with me. Sure. Ryuma. Damn it. You know what? I kind of really like that in this situation. Because, like, they're going to rest whatever I do anyway. So I might as well get some drawing from it. I don't know if I had to just chuck one of them up, but... What did they, pick no cards to draw. Beautiful. But they had a Don stood up to just rest one of my things. I'm like, what if you didn't? What if you didn't rest one of my things? That'd be cool. Because they also searched with Bonnie, and I didn't check what they searched off that. Or I didn't check what they searched off Baby 5 and did check Bonnie. I didn't. Okay, I did Basil Hawkins off that, which I forgot was a new card, which is horrendous. The temptation to use a 2k counter has 1. What Don are we on now? 6, so next turn is the 8 Don turn, where I don't know what we do exactly, but yeah, I really like this card. I really like it in Zorisanji as well. You just go, yeah, I'll just rest 2 like random cards I don't care about. Hey, and then I'll bounce one of them to set the other one back as active. And you're like, sweet. Yeah. It just forces them to use their attack there, so it's just an easy attack to defend. I guess I could have waited for the next one and defended it with 1k, but oh well. We finally have Ryuma with 6 Don. So we can get rid of Basil Hawkins. We can get rid of Basil Hawkins, I believe. No, because he'll rest Ryuma. I need to keep Moria up. Get rid of Borsellino and Yamato. So I'm just going to attack 5k into that. Should have actually swung at Izzo, then I'd have the extra 5k beta, but it doesn't really matter for Basil Hawkins. Oh, it's a blocker. I forgot about that. It didn't matter. We would have needed to If we didn't attack with that, we then would have needed to attack with the other one over Bonnie, so it didn't make a difference which order we did it with. Still should have used Izo to attack first. Because even if it didn't make a difference, it could have, and that alone is a reason. Say, Basil Hawkins is just a very annoying card. There's once per turn, which helps, but very upsetting still. I'm just going to use Reamer to knock out Bonnie at that point, like... I don't know, we'll play that 'cause it's free. I wish when you played over a character counted as it being KO'd for this specific thing. For every other interaction, it's probably better that it isn't. But the on-KO effect with Reamer, if you play, like, something over the top of it... Well, I guess we can take out Basil Hawkins anyway, right? The issue is we need to try taking it out twice. That's the issue. It doesn't matter, we're leaving him up and we're getting rid of Cavendish with Kuzan. Bottom, get KO'd. I don't know why I keep thinking Kuzan bottom deck something. Would be terrifying if he did. But yeah, KO. Sure, buddy. The question is, does he attack with Basil Hawkins? Because I think you should, personally. It's big. Why would you not swing with it? Like, I get it's a blocker, but... It is a big card with blocker. Another Bonnie. We've still managed to get their hand down pretty small, despite, Drake? Okay. Got forward on left, so Rocinante. Ooh, that sucks, actually. Oh, I can rest him and swing over him first, we're all good. We're all good. It'll take a few swings, but we can do it, and that's the important thing. Just wanted to make sure I can get rid of Cavendish, so I don't want to, do things the wrong way around. That attack does go through. This is why I think they should attack with Basil Hawkins, and they did, so good for them. Resting there. Oh, they can't protect anyway because he's not rested. What am I talking about? I still did that in the wrong order. I've now immediately realised, but... Oh well. Because now they can use lead effect to rest Kuzan. Although if they use lead effect to rest Kuzan, I get more attacks through. The fact that neither of us have taken any damage is very interesting. I never responded to that message, I feel rude. And then go to block and Bonnie. I would have just let, I guess I would have killed the other one afterwards anyway, so it made no difference, but... Yeah, I'm happy with them killing Ryuma here, that'd be nice. Because then Moria can bring it back and get rid of Hawkins. It's now just a 1 cost. Drake to get rid of Ryuma, no effect because they don't have any rested characters, that's fine. Might be about to see first blood of this game. I've got his effects on KO as well. Actually just gonna keep Borsellino and the Moria. A Rouge? I was going to use that and go for I'm actually going to go for Momo standing and Ryuma rested KO not Hawkins. Has to KO arrested. I messed up. God damn it, I really messed up. I'm swing 7k over a Roche. Which I imagine is going to rest Kuzan so he can't attack, and then they can probably swing over Kuzan next turn. Yeah, that was a big misplay. Big misplay. Making a counter too. Yeah, that was horrendous. Not gonna lie. That went about as badly as it could have. I was going for the wrong target anyway, which doesn't help. Okay. I'm kind of fine with that, because that's something I probably want to try and kill it now. Swing over Ryuma. Yeah. Just no target again. Yeah, I've just let them get a bit too much of a foothold now. If I can draw a Kuzan for turn, that'd be good. They're going to swing over Kuzan? They're on what, 11? If they try now, I have to counter out of it. It's as simple as. Yeah. Okay, that's not ideal. Yamato's nice. We've got 3 Don to mess around with, which realistically is all just going to go on Moria for the biggest swing I can make. Which is going to be a Drake, because swinging at Hawkins just means he'll rest one of my characters, so it doesn't do anything. I guess I could have played differently, Trash Toy Soldier, not played Otama, and then that swing would have been the last rested character, so they wouldn't be able to protect Hawkins. I guess we'll rest one, right? Yeah, we'll rest that. It really doesn't make any difference. I can now swing 5k into it, I guess. I guess they can't counter out of it, weirdly. Oh, they can. It's a search they have to use at least. Yeah, that turn where I just chose the wrong target and forgot to rest anything was horrendous. They swing, what, 13k? Sure. If they swing 13k at Hawkins, Kuzan it dies, so that's 6 Don, which I guess is still limiting their plays, but it's not ideal. It's either 6 on Hawkins, 7 on Bonnie, or 8 on Eroge, who's a blocker, so I doubt they're going to use that. I guess Hawkins also a blocker, but like I said, Hawkins is big and a blocker. Come on. Less than 6. That's 12. Terrifying. No. Damn it, exactly the right number. Yeah, that's awful. The only thing now is I know I can get rid of Basil Hawkins. Yeah, I can. I have to be really weird about it, but I can. There's a chance I just see another Kuzan, I guess. That'd be cool. That it gets encountered at least. Sure. Come on, top deck Kuzan. Okay, top deck Moria. That's not nothing. That is not nothing. Okay. So I'm gonna swing. No. I'm gonna swing Otama into that. Assume they're then gonna use lead effect to rest something. Which is important. Weird, but important. Obviously, ideally they rest leader, but they're not going to, they're gonna rest Moria. But if I'd attacked with Moria, they would have rested lead, and then I don't have anything to beat over Hawkins with. So we get this. And we're gonna go Ryuma and Suru. Suru effect to drop, and then that effect to KO, and they're going to rest one of my characters. And then we can swing 7k into their 7k Hawkins and just hope they've got no counter. Get him. Big. Big, big, big. Unless they play a second one now, but you know. Okay, they got Dofi, so that's on lead as well, or Ryuma. Cool, sure. There's still not been First Blood. This is turn 9 and neither of us has attacked the other player. Absolute control. Again, I'd still love to see Kuzan, that'd be awesome. It's just gonna get rid of Bonnie, but... They're gonna swing a lead? They didn't. They didn't want to give me resources. I will go Otama and search Momonosuke. Or Momonosuke and search Ryuma. Sick. And then... I can actually get rid of Bonnie here, and I think I prefer that. What does that cost? That costs 5, so I have 2 done left. They'll leave me with no cards in hand, so I know I can't protect anything. That's the issue. Still worth it. We leave them on with 1 character. Come on, use effect and rest Otama. That surely is a play you're allowed to make. Drop Bonnie. Lead rest Bonnie. Ryuma KO Bonnie. Sweet. So, it just means they have to play carefully now, because if they just go for another Doflamingo, which they didn't, they went Hawkins, but if they decided to go for another Doflamingo, then I've then got 2 things that can attack, which are going to then reverse kill his Doflamingo. I guess 1 thing that can attack. I just feel like going wide against this Bonnie leader is really helpful, is really important. Turn 10 and no damage has been dealt. Who's closest to decking out? I'm on 21, they're on 27, so I am close to decking out. Oof, they had enough left to kill both Morias. Kuzan. Okay. This is important. I can get rid of Hawkins if all my other characters are rested. So I'm going to start swinging at lead. See if we can deal First Blood. Oh, I can still rest Kuzan. Damn it. I'm an idiot. I thought I had it. Just didn't. That's just really dumb of me. I could have just put a bunch of done on and swung over Doflamingo. Twice, probably just 2 11k swings. I guess they're 2 cards in hand, so 2 11k swings was probably the better choice, though. I got them down to 2 life at least, I guess. But yeah, they can just swing Doflamingo into Kuzan and kill it. Kuzan's a weird one because it's so strong, but it's also a little bit frail. Like, it's just a 10 cost 10k, like, it doesn't really have anything else. Like, in your opponent's turn, it is a vanilla, for all intents and purposes. Another Reamer, that's big. Oof. Yeah, that's what I think. They're double Doflamingo. Double ordering of it. They've played really well. Like, I'm not going to be harsh on, like, be like, oh, Doflamingo, they've played really well. They didn't just go back to back Doflamingo. They made sure to wait a turn between them so they could get maximum resources out of what I was doing. Obviously, the fact that I attacked their league 3 times and gave them 3 extra cards in hand, which is such a big thing of resources that. So turn 10 with neither playing having taken any damage is weird as hell. Okay. Hey, it's another Kuzan. I don't even think it matters at this point. We're gonna do it to get rid of flat, and then we'll swing 6k lead. I imagine they'll just rest leader, and then they have enough swings to kill me next turn. Probably without the Don. Okay. Because they just know they can counter out of these, they'd rather just make sure Kuzan isn't doing anything funny. It's actually a strong thing. I should have attacked first and then played Kuzan, but like I say, at this point I don't think it really matters. Should have rested Hawkins there as well. Just they didn't block it, but I'm enjoying this list though. Kuzan's a weird one. I do think something like Stussy would just be considerably better. Could have actually counted out of that, but then they just do it again, and I'm left basically dead, so why bother? Yeah, they've just out-resourced me this game. I made mistakes that gave them the ability to, but it happens. They've played well, and I didn't. Oh, they're waiting for a Doflamingo on my own, aren't they? So just being careful to not leave enough stuff up for Doflamingo to matter. Definitely made this game take longer because they're waiting for something that's not coming, but we're going to keep Moria. I imagine we're dead here, but if we don't, then Moria is like a potential saviour. I doubt it will matter, like I say, but only issue with this list is probably no Rocinante, so I think it's a bit more aggressive because of that, but They've got a game here. They just have 8 Don left. Like, I do not think there's any way I don't die. No. Even if that was trigger draw 2, like... Turn 14, that's one of the longest games I've played. Managed to play a game in real life the other day in 6 minutes. So the other day, it was yesterday. I lost. I tried to play too aggressively with a Hody, playing Yamato. I played too aggressively with the Hody, got punished by a Doflamingo. I should have played Zoro and just tried to force them to go aggro. They probably won if they did, but there's a chance they didn't. Gonna keep that. I even say Rocinante instead of Borsalino now I'm thinking about it. I think it's an iffy one. Momo. Could have gone for a second Otama, but I prefer Momonosuke. Kuzan. We'll grab Ryuma there. Before... Big swing. Yeah, I think Rocinante would probably be more helpful in a lot of these situations. They really low cost block because they can also protect things like Kuzan even when it's rested. That might be a shout. And if the 2 cost to be bought back off effects, you can actually bring back that and Ryuma. Yeah, that might be a play. And now I don't want to do more damage to them until I've got a Yamato sat up and doing its thing. Which will probably be next turn. So. Got any way to reduce this by like 3? No, I used Toy Soldier as the counter, didn't I? I mean, some of them are 8, so I can. I can't because I can't play Ryuma as well. Don't have Hiyori in trash. To be honest with you, it's just if this character be removed from the field, you can do it. So I actually just don't care. I'd rather just take the damage. Just gonna play that, unless they have specifically reject. It's gonna be a really big thing they just have to deal with. Oh well, Yamato, I guess. I didn't think of that as an option. What a fool I was. Second Kuzan though. I can't go to that. Don't actually have any counter, so if that doesn't work, then they do just lose, but it's an L. What are you going to do? Only like a 1k counter. Second 1k counter. Yeah, we just lose. I had the Borsalino in trash. I should have gone for Moria, brought back Borsalino, and something. Momonosuke or Otama. Probably Otama got the Surge off, or even one-legged Toy Soldier to get the removal for the next turn. That's just not good. Okay, purple yellow croc. I see you. I'm gonna keep that. We've got Momonosuke, so we've got immediate access to searchers and the Hiyori, who would be big. We'll take Ryuma. We've got Hiyori playing a turn 2 Yamato. It's just massive. Like, yeah, beautiful. Get killed. Don't ramp. Don't want you to. I guess they still do ramp because that one had the ramp effect as triggered in that. And so in fact they're already on 7, I'm on 4. I'm like, yep. Ramping is indeed kind of strong. Mr. 2 dies at least. And we're on 6 now. They're on what? 10? 9. Kikanojo. Cool. Yeah, I can counter out of that. Again, if I had ways to get rid of this without KOing it, much better. But unfortunately, not really. I'm quite happy to put in the biggest swing here I can and bring to 0 life. Okay, so it's the weird thing. I see a chance at lethal here. So we're going to go for it. 10k, so again, 3 2k counters needed to be dropped here. Oh, they've got to come away. Yeah, that's pretty good. In that case, gain a life, I guess. Seems better than, Oh. Didn't matter, they get to keep it. I guess it took cards from hand. Upsetting. I'd still rather them just gain the life. Oh wait, they didn't gain the life, I want too much life. What am I talking about? Get killed. I just didn't realize they hadn't dealt damage to me. So used to Kikanojo just always being alive, I'm like, oh, it's not. Dead. Magellan. The Gel Man. How long have I been streaming for? I just realised that. Almost 3 hours. Sick. That is indeed something that Ryuma can kill. I didn't rest it. It was a matter of fact not something Ryuma could kill, because I'm an idiot. That's the only reason, but that is indeed a reason. It's 10. They could only swing over at 5, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually got 5k counter. So if they put everything, to be fair, that requires them to put everything on it and swing, which if they do that, absolutely fine, you know? I'm actually okay with them using 10 Don to clear Kuzan. And playing nothing. Oh, they did. They're going to. Make sure I didn't make a mistake. No. Sure, 10 Don to clear Kuzan is a thing you can do. And you don't play anything. I might be misunderstanding something massively. I guess they're going to have triggers, aren't they? But again, that's a rip 3. Or you take a damage. That is the same. Cool. Yeah, they lost because they had. Oh, they had 6k counter. They actually survived my next attack. Because they just couldn't kill me from that point. Yeah, swinging with Kuzan was just absolutely fine. There was just a lose-lose for them. I'm going to go back to ST. I'm going to go back to ST13 because that's what I was actually meant to be doing. Specifically, Sabo. Smell food. Smells good. We want to go second. Maybe that's the issue as well. Maybe going second is wrong. At the most time, it's requiring 3 Don or 1 Don to use the effect. I'm like, well, I need the even number to be able to do it. Adding Luffy. I'll try some games going first as well and just see if that's from going wrong. Probably play a more. I'm going to make a more Revolutionary Army heavy version as well. That's probably better. It's annoying. Yeah, I think it's just going even some there. Like, even for the next turn, I can play Kikunojo and add Kikunojo back to life. Just make it really awkward to get rid of. I'd like some cards to have an effect along the lines of if this card is trashed from life. But that'd be a cool thing. Hey, they're dead. Crazy. I think it's just the right choice because it means they have to attack first and they can't drop it with their attack. So they then have to play something to reduce by 2 and then play something to out it. Because they're on low life, they have to play Houndblaze specifically, or watching the search Houndblaze here. Would like to see a little ace, that'd be nice. They got Branu. Another Toshigi. Okay, so it looks like they're not going to have Kikunojo this turn. There's the Houndblaze. Do they have a 1-cost event that can... Oh, they're doing it like that. Okay. No. No, they can't go to Kikunojo. Swing a lead, do it, coward. Cool. On the bright side, that was reasonably telegraphed. Like, I knew what they were planning. And then this is at least higher cost, which makes things a little bit easier for me. So... Okay, so I need 1 on lead. 5 for that. 1 on that. And I have 1 spare I can either put on Luffy or Kikunojo. Put on Luffy. Go in ascending order, we get a 6k, a 7k, and... Okay, I might even just take it here. I highly doubt it, mind, but... Oh, no, we did. They just have no counter. This is why I don't like the deck. It's good when you don't see a hand that literally has 1k counter in the entire hand. Like, no, you're not going to win with 1k counter. But I can just go ba ba ba. That's just due to Navy though. Like, I'm not. I think I'm always playing on the wrong server. And yeah, let's put the Revolutionary Army version because that's the thing that I should probably just have built. Cool. So, Ivankov's crazy. If it freaking resolves, admittedly. Sometimes it just doesn't, but... I put Sabo in. Where is he? There he is. 4-cost Ivankov. Lindbergh. Betty, Koala, Karasu. Inazuma, other Inazuma. Emporio Tension Hormone. Stage. That's probably the most I'd play. And that's, I mean, it's 40, I say the most, it's 40 cards, we should resolve our effects. Satori. This is just a Bello Betty list, I just want to say this, like every card is in my Bello Betty list. What's in this? Oh yeah, it's just all that stuff, which I'm like... I think Luffy and Zoro are still huge, and probably Kikunojo as well if I can fit it. I think Luffy and Zoro are just correct, they have rush, they're big. I do want 4 of that. Let's drop stage and event to 3 and give that a try, shall we? See if there's any new cards we know about. We'll continue going second, I think. Obviously, yeah, going first in this one might actually be correct, but... Look at that. Cool. That seems fine. Seems I was right about people not wanting to play because of regionals. Concedes it takes the server off because otherwise it doesn't. It's very annoying. Maybe I should give people regional practice and go and play something weird. Not weird, but like... Actually, let's play Yamato. I haven't touched my Yamato list for a little bit. As soon as ST13 comes out, by the way, L4 comes out for another searchable 102k counter, who also happens to have Rush, which is pretty cool. And I don't know, I'm thinking only 2 of them, and then the 3rd slot maybe for an extra Hody. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I want some other top end still, I just don't know what to put in. And I'm going to go first with this deck. And keep that. This deck's a really weird one to play against. I kind of just think, like, I don't even care about going... I'm happy to just go for another Momo. And we'll grab Kikunojo off that one, or we'll grab Hiyori off that one. Then swing 5k. See, they want to let it through, in which case they'll take the damage, or they don't want to let it through, in which case we take a card from hand. Sure. And they take out both Mum and Osuke, so... Yes, we get closer to being big mummed, but also... They just reject a... I'm incredibly confused by that, but you know what? Go for it, buddy. I don't understand in the slightest what's just happened there. I think we Hiyori Cracker to top life now. And then... leave some for 2k counter for L4. I know it's not 4k yet because they're on too much life, but... Oh, and they get to stack my life. Oh, they looked at my own. Oh, they looked at their own. Okay. We're all good. Or trash Nakamamushi. Hey, look at that. We're on less life. Get slapped. Should have put one more on. Yeah. And there's still 4k counts there to drop, I guess, so could be worse. Should also have attacked with... No, attacking with lead was dumb. I was right the first time, we're all good. We'll play that. And then they're going to swing over that. And we're going to just not have it either. So they have to use Don, or... Well, as far as they're aware, they probably have to use Don, because I've got 2 cards in hand. Little they know there's no counter in it. Well, no direct counter, I haven't any Don left, so... There is no counter for the sake of this. Cool. Oh, Zoro. Sick. Yeah, they're going to 10 mum here, but sure. And again, they don't know I have no counter. They might now, but they didn't. Oh, beautiful. We got an Amaru. That was actually like perfect. I didn't even realize quite how good that was. Oh, they're on too much life now. That's rude. $9k swing at lead. Don't have beige. Please. No, Paraspero, absolutely fine. They discarded. Oh no, they did have beige as well. Shit. Well, that ain't good. Really ain't good, actually. Yeah, we lose. Beige do that, unfortunately. What is that laugh? That does sound like a One Piece laugh, to be fair. Oh yeah, that's another character. They have lost left with Kikunojo. They had another 10 mum, so that was probably just going to come down even if things went differently, but yeah, they had beige. It happens. I needed them to not have beige. I knew they had the 7 mum in hand, so I knew that they didn't have a lot of counter, and it's always fair to assume at that point in the game they've got a 10 mum or something else without counter, because otherwise they would have used their counter. I've been on for 3 hours now, and I thought that's a pretty good place to call it. I still haven't really helped myself much with Sabo stuff. I'll probably keep playing that my own time and just try and figure out what I want to do, whether I want to play as a heavy Revolutionary Army list with just some Luffy and Zoro, whether I want to play it as the heavily brother that's the wrong one. Whether I want to play the Heavily Brother list, this one, or somewhere in between. I think probably somewhere in between is right, to be honest. I want to play the deck. I think that's the main thing I'm realizing. I want to play the deck. I'm going to want to buy Zora. I'm going to want to buy both these Luffys. It's 50 quid for the lot, and I get some mixed rarity artworks, which I like, so seems fun. Obviously, getting the Ace is going to be Ace and Garp is going to be awkward because they are both more widely sought. But yeah, thank you for watching, and ouch, I'm going to see if we can raid anyone. Let's remember that this time. I haven't raided the last like 3 streams because I've had no one watching. I have no one watching, so I'm not going to raid. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will be back online. Will I be online tomorrow? No, Saturday. I'll be online Sunday at some point, probably playing Valheim from the look of it. But yeah, I'll be on. Keep an eye out if you want to see more One Piece videos or just me in general. Make sure you follow. It's the best way to see my what I'm making, and hope to see you all in the future.